in the snow. There's also, this is for legendary fish and just fish in general, this stream. So in Lake Isabella there's 3 types of fish. There's bluegill, no, I believe there's bluegill, maybe not, but there's rock bass up here, perch. I've seen some chain pickerels as well. There's muskie up here, but I cannot get muskie to spawn right now. I don't know why, but my fish compendium is it's almost full. It's not quite full yet, but I just got the last legendary fish for Arthur that I can get with Arthur. Well, no, I still have to get the legendary bluegill, but I can't get that until I'm go fishing with Karen. So yeah, so that has to wait. But aside from that, I caught this fish, the legendary sockeye salmon. If you guys even see $1,000,000 on the road, don't even go for it. Don't, because well, this fish is one of those fish that it's not gonna. You're lucky if you can get it to respawn again. Just make sure it's crossed off. So okay, so fish, the best bluegill are basically everywhere. Now if you try and go fishing off the coast of Annesburg, you'll get poisoned rock bass and poisoned bluegill. You cannot keep those. You can only throw them back. They'll be called a black gill instead of a bluegill. You cannot study them, unfortunately. But rock bass are more found in Elysian Pool down south. I've seen too, and they're in the river beside Horseshoe Overlook, and they're up here. So, and they're pretty much all over the damn place in general. Sockeye salmon, I've noticed, like not the legendary, but the smaller ones. The sockeye salmon, that is all over, not all over, but that's more, not now. That's tough, now you damn cretin. Anyway, sorry about that interruption there. Where was I? Oh, the perch. No, the sockeye salmon. Sockeye salmon. Okay, so sockeye salmon can be found. I have a good spot where I can find them. I can find them by the waterfall at Owengila. Beside the waterfall there. There should be a whole bunch of them. Use worms. That's what I used to catch mine on my other save, but I forgot to grab them while I was over here, so I will be sure to do that on this stream, and then go grab the Gwen Hughes mission. No, the debit I have over here, and then I'm basically done over here. I've caught everything. Done everything for now. The muskies can be found sometimes in the swamp off the coast of Van Horn. And I believe they're in Owengila too. All but the largemouth. I got all species of fish here, 100%. I'll show you bluegill. You need to, in order to get 100%, you need to catch it and catch one with cheese. The bullhead catfish, swamps. I've had a lot of these guys spawn over by Lagros. You have to catch it with corn, and you have to catch it, obviously, but you have to catch a channel catfish, same place by Lagros. You need to catch with a swamp lure. Along those gar, you need to catch with a swamp lure for the thing. And then the perch, you need to catch with bread. They're all over the place. But I've noticed they're more up in the cold region, like the Moonstone Pond, they're there. Cattail Pond, they're there. I believe Owanjila, I do know that they're in also O'Cray's Run. Lake sturgeon, you need to catch these with a lake lure, but they'll bite onto a swamp lure, but they also use lake lures. But anyway, these are in the swamp in general. The redfin pickerel, these are all over the place. These are in the lake near Horseshoe. Same with the rock bass. You need to catch that with cheese. You need to catch this with bread. So I forgot to mention. No, I forgot this one. The chain pickerel, you need to catch with corn, and they're also in the same place with the redfin. Largemouth, you need to catch with a crayfish. Steelhead trout, you need to catch with a worm. Smallmouth bass, you need to catch with a cricket. Now, I've been noticing these fish recently over by Horseshoe as well, so keep your eyes peeled over there. But, there's the legendary smallmouth, legendary perch before it got all messed up, a legendary long-nosed gar, legendary chain pickerel, legendary bullhead catfish. Now the channel catfish, who gives a shit? I'm gonna tell you anyway because you should have beat this game by now. Legendary channel catfish can be found over in Lake Don Julio, over in New Austin, but you can't actually catch it though. It'll kill Jeremy Gill basically, and it can take his hat and his spinner. There's the legendary lake sturgeon in the swamp. Legendary steelhead. And the legendary sockeye salmon. Oh, I meant to check the compendium what I needed to do with. I do know I need to do something to the Rocky Mountain cow elk, so I just need to check that. Give me 1 second. What do I gotta do with it? Oh, I gotta skin one. Okay. Got one.
Stay, girl.
Sorry if you guys heard that. My dog's sleeping on my bed. There we go.
You alright, girl?
I'm going to go ahead and deliver this to Jeremy Gill through the post office here. So all the legendary fish on my compendium right now, oops, is what you can do with, is the only ones you can get as Arthur. The rest have to wait till after the epilogue.
Hey there, don't think I've seen you in here before. Snacks and booze on the back wall there. Razors,
I'll be right over.
soaps, and whatnot.
Got something to post?
Post office on the far wall.
9 of 13 fish mailed into him. And I know that I know I have. Why is that not crossed off? Whatever, whatever. It's on the compendium. I don't
Wasn't
care.
it, but
Thank you.
don't judge me
Anyway.
for it. Anything you can't see, just check the catalog. Good stuff. I heard Thomas Downs passed away. Poor fella.
Yeah, ain't that something? Anyway.
Let's go, girl.
Alright, here's a quick show of all the legendary fish. This asshole up here in Lake Isabella. I caught it, so I don't know why it's not crossed off, but whatever. Owen, the legendary largemouth, or small. I get those two confused. Down here is another fish. I believe this is a legendary rock bass. I forget. I think it is. Down here is a legendary chain pickerel. Over here is the redfin. You can see it in front of Limpany. Following this river up to Bacchus Station and go up over the tracks here. There's a moon. Over here is an honorable mention, but this can only be done in the mission Hamish Sinclair. There's a northern pike here. I don't know if that's even in the game to catch. I'm not sure. I think it's only there once. But over here's a legendary perch in Elysian Pool. Up here's a legendary steelhead. Legendary muskie down here. Following the swamp, legendary bullhead catfish. Over here in the swamp, legendary lake sturgeon. Over here by LaGrosse, legendary long-nosed gar. Over here down by the Braithwaites, right here by this little, like, I guess, water drop-off, there's a legendary bluegill there. That's basically all of them. But I'm just gonna shut this off.